for the first time in Oregon's history, in the Oregon House, we are tied by party, 30 to 30. Wow. So while that has happened twice in the Senate, it's never happened in the Oregon House. And though they dealt with it a little bit differently, we chose a co-governance model. Thus, you have a co-speaker from the Republican Party, a co-speaker from the Democratic Party. The authority of the Speaker's office is exactly the same as it's always been. It just takes two of us to make the decision. The losing vote, I have said to Oregonians, every bill coming off the House floor is bipartisan in nature, because without it, it doesn't pass. So it is a very unique model. In addition to having co-speakers in every policy committee in the Oregon House, you have co-chairs, one from each party. And the thing that gets more interesting than that is that in bicameral committees where you have House and Senate members on the same committee, you have a co-chair. Three very unique things about this session. In addition to that, it happens to be reapportionment, redistricting of House and Senate seats along with congressional seats. That's just another little, oh, we thought this was going to be unique, we'll give you one more thing to deal with. And on top of that, of course, we have really a rugged budget. So it's been a very challenging session, but I think we're doing very well. Most importantly, I think it was good for the Oregon legislature, this pause, if you will, and the tied nature of the Oregon House very much makes people work together. And I think it will have a lasting impact no matter how the balance changes in the future, that every member serving in the House today will be a different type of legislator moving forward, because they've simply had to deal with issues in a much more upfront and honest manner. So it's been very, very interesting. Fortune, I suppose, to take him and my mother back to the World War II Memorial. And it was really interesting. My dad's never really said much about his service. It just wasn't kind of his thing, I guess. And people shook his hand and wanted to have pictures taken. Oh. And I think it changed his view significantly of his whole military service. For some reason, it took that to do it. But it was very special. And I think for me, as a younger generation who didn't serve in the military, I didn't understand the whole World War II meaning to the country in the same way as I did. And wow, do you really understand or begin to understand how special it is? And so standing before you, I want to just humbly say thank you, because you changed our nation forever, and for that we're grateful. And it is, again, really great to have you come and visit, so thanks for doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.